A quick update here on nat gas, gold, silver and crude oil, starting with natural gas. So let's look at the fundamentals first before we get to the technical points of nat gas. So as you can see, I've been looking at the inventory report because nat gas reacts nicely when an inventory report releases, and it is due to release in a couple of minutes. Now at this point, if you see here on 7th of September, we had a report of nat gas right here, 7th of September. It was, as you can see, the 33 was less than what the forecast was at that time. And if you see here on 7th of September, after the inventory release, the higher demand, and that pushed the price high. Now if you look at 14th of September, we had another release that was more than the forecast, and right here means a weaker demand in nat gas, and that was bearish for nat gas. And as you can see here on 14th of September, the price gave us some pullback right here, and we had some nice pullback. So then we had a report release on 21st of September right here, which was less than forecast, means the higher demand, and then we had a nice push up since we had a release. So that is how the nat gas has been running according to fundamentals. And now if you look at today's report, it is again more than the forecast, means there is a chance that we can get a good pullback, a good push down fundamentally right here. So now this was fundamentals. That is something I was looking at with fundamentals. If we have that report more than forecast, then we can have a very good push down, and it can hit a trend line. It can also push lower, something like this, and then pushes back up. But if it's still in the trend, we'll be still looking to enter a buy trades. If we have a pullback here, if we have a bullish engulfer within this trend line, then we have another buy signal, and price will likely to push higher within this range of an uptrend. So that's what I'm looking at. We can expect some pullback, some push down once the report is released, and if it's released like it's forecast, then we can get a good pullback and then a possible push up from this trend line. So keep an eye here. Once we have a conditions for buy from here, we're going to enter a buy trade. If you have a pullback above 50 EMA with bullish engulfer, we're still going to take long sell trades. Will be from this area, which is 3.004 goes to 3.927, from where we will look for our sell conditions like bearish engulfers, double top or 382 candles. So that is what I'm looking at for nat gas. Keep an eye here for your conditions. As I've already mentioned, the zones here on NEMEX right here in blue, this is the zone from where I want to look for conditions for my sell trades. Otherwise, if we get a pullback above 50 EMA with bullish engulfer, and we keep on taking longs with our technical signals. Here on Rwanda, exactly the same. If we get a pullback above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfer, we keep on taking longs. If we have a good push up above this high, we have a continuation of the uptrend, and price will likely head higher. Next one, we have gold. So gold is now pushing lower, and it is still in a process of a pullback. I'm still expecting a price to push up and hit 50% retracement right here. Once the price hit the zone, for aggressive traders, we have an entry. Otherwise, I want to see a good pullback followed by bearish engulfer and keep on taking shots with conditions only. Once we have a condition, we are good to go short, and I'll use 1 ATR for the targets, and ATR is the number right up there. Whatever the number is at that time, once we have a condition, we are good to take over entries. Otherwise, if there is no condition, I will not take an entry for my conditions. A good pullback below 50 EMA followed by bearish engulfer will be my condition for less aggressive traders, or if a pullback hit of 50% retracement with a sell limit order, that is for aggressive traders. So keep an eye here. We can get a possible retest for the zone above, which has been recently broken. 1889.31 goes up to 1907.01, from where we can expect another push down. And the next zone to buy gold is 1793.59 goes up to 1813.95, from where we can expect another good push up. So keep an eye here. Once we have a condition, we're going to take over entries, only looking for bearish trade for gold. Next one, we have silver. Silver is still in a rejection box, and if we have a next candle as a nice bullish engulfing candle, in that case we have a good buy signal. We can expect some bounce from silver, hit of 50 EMA, and then possible push lower. In that process, we can get a good pullback out of gold as well, a 50% retracement, and then gold can also follow up with silver. So that's what I'm looking at for silver and gold. Once we have a condition, we are good to take over trades, a little scalp of buy, and if the price completely broken below this rejection box right here, in that case the price will turn completely bearish and head lower. Last one, we have crude oil. As nicely gave us a condition of sell trade as mentioned in my yesterday's video. Let me quickly show you what I've set so that we can understand conditions and entries. Look above. So at this point, the price is still within the level of resistance, and the zone is 93.05 goes up to 95.99, a zone from where I want to see a good conditions like a double top, or if we have a green and a red candle, a bigger candle, in that case we have a bearish engulfing pattern, and that is one of my entry conditions. So if we have that, we are good to go short. Nice one. So exactly as mentioned, with nice bearish engulfing pattern, we had on the price push lower. Target was 180, and more than 180 target has been hit. So that is how we can enter the trade with conditions. For now, I'm still expecting a price to head lower, and we can get another bounce from either 20 EMA if we have a condition like bullish engulfer, or if we get a condition on 50 EMA. So we can get a possible bounce on 20 or 50 EMA. All I want to see a hit of these EMAs followed by bullish engulfer. If we have a bullish engulfer at 20 EMA, I'm going to take another long trade. If we have a condition on 50 EMA, I'm going to take another long trade from this area of value, and we can get another push up from EMS. All I'm looking at condition for buy above 50 EMA. Once we have that, we are good to go long. For now, I'm still expecting a price to head lower, hit the EMAs. So that's it for commodities, guys. Any questions, any confusions, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'll get back to ASAP. Hope you trade green rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.